Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm bringing you the first update for my eyeshadow roulette project pan. If you haven't seen the intro, I'll link it down below or up in the cards or wherever. And if you haven't seen that video, basically this project is replacing a Pan That palette or a 1 month 1 palette or anything like that. I decided that I didn't want to focus on one palette for the whole year. I wanted to get use out of all my palettes. But then I couldn't just pick one, so I decided to do it randomly. So what I did was I put all of my eyeshadows into a spreadsheet, and then I randomly generated 5 from random.org, and I worked on those for January. And then once I hit pan on them, I'm going to tell you in the update, and then I'm going to switch them out with another randomly generated shadow. So let's just jump right into my progress and see how I did. The first shadow that randomly got picked last time was from my Kat Von D Saint and Sinner palette, and the shade that got picked was Martyr, which is right here. And in a close-up you can see that I have been using it. There's a little bit of a dent at the bottom. I've been putting my brush right there. These shadows are so densely packed in here that you can't even tell that I have been using it, but I have, and as you can see there's no pan yet, so I'm going to continue to work on that one. The second shade that got picked last time was from ColourPop, and it was my single in Making Moves, and this is what it looks like. And I just put it in one of these ColourPop singles compacts for now, and I've been keeping it in my drawer like this. So this one I've used a couple times, but it hasn't gotten a lot of use this month because the shadow that I picked out of here was basically the same color. They looked the same on the eyes, so I was working on that one over this one. So this one didn't get a ton of use, so that one's staying in this project. And the next shadow that got picked was from the Huda Beauty Warm Up Sessions palette, and it was this red one right here, and as you can see I did hit pan, so this one is going to be rotated out of this project and something else is going to be picked in place of it. But I really focused on this shadow this month and I wound up hitting pan, so now that this one is done and I'm going to be picking something new, I'm going to be focusing on this one more when I want a red look. But I was wearing this one basically every day, and I was focusing my brush in one spot. So if you can see, they're kind of deep pans, but there's like a perfect circle dip, and I just hit pan like 2 days ago. So I'm really surprised that I actually hit pan this month. I didn't think that I was going to hit pan because basically all the shadows that I picked were basically new. But I worked really hard on this one and I actually hit pan. So that one's going back in my collection. The next shadow that was picked was Slanted from the Urban Decay Naked Smoky palette. It's this one right here, and try not to blind you. But if you can see, I have been using it. It's what I have on the outer half of my lid right now. There is a tiny dip right here at the top, but no pan. So this one is staying in there. This one is a darker shadow, so it might take me a little bit longer to hit pan on it. But I have been working on it and it's slowly getting there, so that one's staying in. So the last shadow that was picked last time was Jilted from Urban Decay Electric palette, and if you can see I have been using it a little bit, not a ton. It is really pigmented and it's pink with like a blue shift. It's really pretty, but it is really pigmented, so I can't use it every day, but I have been using it, and I think these pans are really deep, so it's going to take me a really long time to hit pan on that, but we shall see. I'm still going to be working on that one. So the only one that I hit pan on this month was the red shade from my Huda Beauty Warm Up Sessions palette, so that one's getting rotated out and I'm going to pick a new one. And The only thing that I would say was that I kind of struggled this month because most of these were matte shades. The only two shimmer shades were Jilted and Slanted, which were nice shimmer shades, but not ones that I could wear all over the lid every single day. I'd rather have like a gold or a champagne shade to wear all over my lid every single day. So that's the only thing I didn't get use on this one because this one was basically the same color. So there are things to think about. But let's just pick my new shadow. So I have my Excel sheet and the number of eyeshadows in this sheet is 865. So I pulled up random.org and in the little box right here it says from 1 to 865 and we're going to click generate. And I got 559. You can see that. So 559 on my list is Boop Bop, and I think that's from the Violet Boss Nicole Concilio palette. So let me get that palette and show you what shade it is. Okay, Boop Bop comes from this palette, and it is this shade right here. So a nice matte brown color, which will be a little difficult because I have the Martyr shade from my Saint and Sinner palette, but it will work out. This one looks like I might be able to put it in my brows, so we'll see. And since I picked that one, I'm gonna have fun playing with all of the other colors in this palette, and that should be interesting. So one shadow out, one shadow in. I still have 5 shadows, and I'm still going to be working on hitting pan on the other 4 and now this new one. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Please give me a like, subscribe down below, and leave comments of future videos that you'd like to see. Thanks for watching. Bye!